home right then and there.
No, she did. That's what I mean when I say it wasn't that she was in shock and appalled by the way that you represent straight men or the way that you believe that straight men represent themselves, which in many cases we do. Wow, it was aggressive.
Yeah, she said, "Take me here and now," but I said no.
No, and you didn't. You didn't take her there or ever.
No, Fred, she's open. If you know,
she's still there waiting to be taken at the bar. She has been for years. Yeah, exactly. You said you'd come back, and you never did.
No, I never did.
Like a lot of people's fathers on this show.
I'm so sorry.
Good morning, Kaylin.
Good morning.
Hi, Jason. Hi, Paulina.
Hi.
Paulina and I, we know what's up.
Right.
Hey,
Where'd he go? Good morning.
Bella Amin is here on the phone on the text Showbiz Chili as well. Money, next hour in the program, 9:50.
Woo!
I knew it. 9:50 is the prize if you could beat Showbiz Chili in the showdown. 1,014 wins and 68 losses, 10 straight wins. Our pop culture expert, 5 questions. We'll get to headlines, blogs this hour, waiting by the phone. Why did somebody get ghosted? That's new game show Wednesday, Kiki Karaoke. The entertainment report. What are you working on, Kay?
Woo! Tyler Perry getting sued for $260 million. R. Kelly rushed to the hospital. And I will tell you who is releasing some of their DNA to people in hopes they might clone him. A celebrity.
I see. Guys, I didn't know you could do this. Jason, you have a lot of power. I don't know if you knew this as a reverend.
Oh, okay.
Because of course you were an ordained minister.
Right. I thought you meant as a gay in Pride Month because I have a lot of power.
Well, you have a lot. I don't limit that to just Pride Month.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, you're powerful every month of the year, every week of the year, every day of my life.
Wow.
Because basically anything I want in my life, I have to ask you for permission. Like you're the gatekeeper.
Permission is.
It's
wild.
like, hey, can we do this promotion? Can we give this away? Can I have this? Can I give this to so and so? I mean, there's one person to call. It's like, let me ask Jason. Let me ask Jason. Jason will know. Let me ask Jason. But you and I are both ordained ministers.
Yes.
So apparently you can do this. I didn't realize this, but a 36-year-old woman in Texas secretly convinced a reverend to officiate a marriage without her 42-year-old ex-boyfriend present after they broke up, but obtained a license on June 2nd. So this woman's name is Kristen. She then filed the signed certificate with the county clerk's office. Her ex only discovered the marriage when a package containing the certificate and a photo of her holding the license arrived at his Beverly Hills, Texas home. Beverly Hills, Texas. This is some classy stuff.
Yes.
The woman was arrested on third-degree felony stalking charges and is being held on a $10,000 bond. The ex must now begin the legal process to annul this unauthorized marriage. I didn't know you could do that. So I can sign a marriage. You can go get a marriage license without the other person, and then I can sign it as a reverend, or you can sign it, and then it's done?
Oh
my gosh. I'm going to get married to Anderson Cooper today.
Right. Like, how do you not need both people present to say, like, I can't just walk in and be like, that's right.
Well, I'm assuming he signed, like, illegally, like, saying that the dude was there, because she had to convince him, no?
But he has to sign it. Like, a marriage license is signed by both people, and the reverend is the witness.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Whatever. You've been married 4 times. Just stop saying that. Like, you've tried to marry yourself to wed yourself.
I would do. I'm a good time.
Yeah, many times. And so, yeah. I mean, Kiki's tried to. You've tried with this Omarion many times, and they keep telling you, well, where is Mr. Omarion?
yes, it has not worked.
No,
so,
like he has to be present for this.
Yeah,
she had her dress on and everything.
I know. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Beautiful bride.
I don't know if you noticed this, but like the rules are very loose when it comes to like what I.
Oh, it's a lawless land.
Like it truly
Apparently,
is.
yeah.
Like, cause I'm officiating a wedding on Friday, and so I had to call like the county office to like tell them like declare that I was an officiant or whatever.
You did?
Yeah, like I guess in Illinois or in this county, like I have to call. So I called and I was like, well, do you need like, you know, documentation? You need me to sign something? And they're like, oh, well, so you have to sign, like you said, the marriage license. But then if you want to send like a copy of your certificate that you're ordained, like you can, but it's not mandatory. I'm like, so I could just be like anybody calling up here and saying I'm going to do anything. And they're like, okay.
Well, my understanding is that the marriage license is like, that's what makes it legal. And that, and religion or, you know, being ordained or whatever has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
So, in theory, you walk out of that office and you're married, and the rest is spiritual. And I don't think the state or the county or whatever, I don't think most can tell you, like, who can and cannot, what's considered spiritual.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
Right, because, like, I've never filed anything with anyone. In fact, to be honest, my parents, my sister wanted me to officiate their wedding. And at the time, they were not sure about Colin. Now they like Colin more than Amanda. There's no doubt about that. So, and my dad all of a sudden became very religious. Now, he's a spiritual guy, but like we don't go to church, and I didn't realize he cared, but he thought it was kind of like a game. Like at first he was offended. Like why would you do it? Why wouldn't we get like a real religious figure to do it?
Right.
And the argument was, well, we're getting married in Arizona. They don't live there. They don't go to church there. They don't know anybody there. So like a lot of people, they would have to hire some random person to do this who they don't know.
Yeah.
And so they were like, well, at least he knows us, and there's no legal thing that we're not that religious, so let him do it. And then my parents get this bright idea that like maybe this isn't legal, so let him do it because like if things fall apart, like, maybe we'll find out that this never even happened.
Yeah.
Because I can't even believe my son would have the ability to sign on this. Like how could that even be?
Oh yeah.
So they were hoping it, but I think what they didn't realize was that the license is what makes it legal, not me signing it.
Right. So, yeah, as long as you have the license, it's fine. I got asked over the last weekend, if I would baptize, like, somebody. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
See, now that
but
I wouldn't.
I'm going to try.
What?
You are?
Yeah,
No.
You're going to baptize someone?
I mean, all you need is some water.
Oh, Lord.
And,
See, now
Yeah, that's
Now,
where
technically-
I draw the line.
If you go to the website for the
That's
Universal
crazy.
Life
Be
Church,
baptized.
where you and I are
Yeah.
both ordained, and I think we both purchased a $79.95 package,
Oh, premium.
Yeah.
where we both got all the things, the clergy parking pass for the hospital.
yes.
They send you a clergy parking
To do
pass
last
for the
rights?
hospital. Yes.
Yes.
So that I can
Oh,
park right in
same.
front.
I can't
Right.
take this. Just
So-
because you
Right.
can doesn't mean you should.
Right. So
Jason.
they claim you can do baptism, last rites,
Hell yeah.
marriages. So like a wedding fine, like
Goodbye.
two, except for in the case of this woman where one person didn't know that he was married. Both people choose that, right? But like, I'm not messing with death and I'm not messing with birth. I'm just not.
As you
I
should
have
not.
no business baptizing anyone, and I certainly have no business telling you what's up on the way out. Like, like
Your exit interview.
yeah. What's up? I hear you're dying.
Yeah. I
I'm
don't
here.
know. I don't
You're
know if
really
I'll do it.
considering?
I mean,
Really?
It was a family member that asked me because they're not religious. They're not like
Oh,
super
okay.
religious. So they're like, we just want to do it so we can tell the rest of the family that it's done. So like,
Okay.
like literally we might just go in like my parents' kitchen sink and like knock it out. You know?
Jason,
It's
You
just-
know what?
Jason, I don't think you should do that.
I have a name tag. Like it's legit. It has a cross on it. Like it's legit.
Oh, period.
Oh, I know. I have the name tag. I have the clergy parking pass. I came with the books.
Certificate, my little official certificate.
Oh yeah, certificate. Yeah.
Wait, I want to get in on this business.
Yeah.
Business.
You could be my bookie.
It takes
booker.
about 7 minutes,
Okay.
and most of that's entering your credit card information. And you too can be ordained. No training. There's nothing.
Pastors on wheels.
And I cannot believe that it's legal, but it is legal.
I know.
Wow.
For a small fee, I will do any of your sacraments that you want. Just hit me up.
But I think I've married now.
DMs are
I've
open.
officiated. Well, there were 3 lesbian couples at once. That's not
Hey,
a
now.
joke. We did that.
That's legit.
And then my sister, and then a friend of the family. I mean, I think now at this point I've married like 6, 7 people.
You almost had my wedding.
Yeah, except the
but you're
Elvis
not
church
Elvis.
wouldn't let you.
They wouldn't let
But
you.
then Elvis didn't do it.
No. It was,
Some dude with a boombox did it.
Right. So, like, come on. What kind of business are we
I
running
was
here?
very offended because you were even offering to pay them whatever that, because I think it was about money, right? Like they didn't want me to do it because they could make the upcharge on the, you
The
know,
guy who lifts his arm in the air.
right, right, or whatever.
Exactly.
Hey, Kim. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning.
Hi, your uncle officiated your wedding, and they never asked
Yeah.
for any proof of anything.
No, and he was very funny. He was like, "I have to go to Jesus school. Like, I have to go online." And like,
Same.
I have to
Jesus
do all
school. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that
And
makes
so-
sense.
Right. And I was like, okay. So we got married, and he sent me all this documentation to like send with the license to the county. And when I sent it in, you just had to select yes, that like he was ordained. And I was like, what if he's not?
Yeah, because I guess they really can't, like, the state can't tell you how you're ordained, right? Like, they
Right,
can't, like,
yeah,
whatever
no.
you believe or whatever religion, or I don't think they can get involved with that. I think all they can get involved with is the part where they figure out how to tax you.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know. So, Kim, I think you're legally married, so congratulations.
Thank you so much. I would hope so.
But if you need anyone to back that up, Jason and I would be happy to come over, and if anyone needs baptizing, apparently Jason will do that now,
I will do that as well.
which I think is a bad idea.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
last rites services as well. I hope you never need those, Kim, but you will someday.
If
So
you do, hit me up.
yeah, just give us a call at this number,
Great at
okay?
that.
Awesome. Thank you
good.
guys.
You can call and text. I have the text open on my phone all day because I like to be tortured. You basically like texting the radio station is texting me personally now at this point.
Don't say that.
I keep it open all day just so you can tell me how much you hate me at 3 p.m. as well as 3 a.m. Like, it doesn't matter. There's no limit. I'm always accessible.
Boy.
I have to tell you also, it was very sad. Speaking of religion, this weekend I went to the funeral of our friend Kathy Beamer's mom, who passed away. Kathy Beamer. Her mom was a lovely woman, and they kept referring to her as elegant, and that is exactly the word to describe Mrs. Beamer. Was elegant, and I couldn't quite encapsulate it, but that was what she was. She was a wonderful woman. I met her a few times, but the part, and that was obviously very sad. But it was a Catholic mass funeral.
Oh, wow.
Now, I grew up Catholic, okay? I didn't make it to confirmation. Don't tell anyone at the Catholic Church of the many places that I've been a godfather, where I'm not supposed to do that either, because the Catholic Church makes it nearly impossible. They wanted, like, blood and
Right.
like
Your firstborn.
right. They wanted a urine sample to see if I was confirmed. I'm like, how do you know? Jason, they've changed the game in the Catholic Church. They're saying some things I grew up, okay, so I don't know how many of you are religious, and I can only speak to being Catholic, but growing up in the Catholic Church, my Nana would make us go most Sundays, and any Sunday that she was watching us, we had to go, and we go to church, and it's methodical, and it is, I don't even know how to describe it. If you're not a Catholic, traditional Catholic Mass is slow and somber. Typically, and I know that some people
You're
like
up, down, knee,
right,
sit, up,
but it is systematic. It is exactly the same way every time. We do this, we do this, we do this. We give a little sermon. That's the part that could change, and then we do this and this and this, and the prayers are the same. And even if you're not paying attention, if you go enough times and you're exposed to it, then you just know what's going to happen next, and you know the words to say. Oh no.
No,
we've changed a few sections of
The
it.
script is different.
And nobody, it was not in the newsletter. Nobody sent me the newsletter. Like,
Right.
I forget what it was. Is it,
Peace be with you is different.
you don't say and also with you.
You do not
You don't
anymore.
say, you
With
say
your
some-
spirits.
you say-
Yes.
what is that about?
I have no idea.
Paulina called for all of this, though. Like, Paulina has been leading this charge that it needed a rebrand for the
This is
last
the wrong
year.
stuff.
Yeah, this is how I was talking about the
But
wording.
also with you, like, what's wrong with that?
Right.
Who am I offending? I'm sitting there in this
With your
funeral.
spirit.
Like, admittedly, I'm sitting there going, wait a minute. Well, who did that offend? And also with you, like, what group was offended by that? Like, how could that be offensive? And then there was some other things too. I'm be honest with you. I was so disconnected from the process. I did not take communion because I didn't feel like I should.
You're like, I'm a poser.
I feel like I need to take the course. I need to be rebaptized or something. I don't know what they were
got
doing.
You.
No.
You ready to be baptized?
Full circle, no. No. I'm already not going to heaven, but that would pretty much assure it. Biggest stories next.
Pay the toll to the angels, drawing circles in the clouds. Keep your mind on the distance when the devil turns around. Hold me in your heart tonight in the magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty fight. In the game of life, like a poem said by a lady in red, you hear the last few words of your life. With a haunting dance, now you're both in a trance. It's time to cast your spell on the night. Abracadabra, I'm on ooh-na-na. Abracadabra, or taboo-gaga. Abracadabra, abra-ooh-na-na. In a tongue she said, therefore love tonight. Choose the road on the west side as the dust flies. Watch it burn.
Fred Show is on. Fred's biggest stories of the day.
I'm trying to get our, Bella Hameen is trying to get our boss, Jason Carr, everyone.
It's like I'm right here.
Well, no, I mean, you're right there, but our lesser boss, Jason Carr in West Palm Beach. On our station there, Wild 95.5. Why? Because it was a big night for him. It was a big night for everybody in Florida, because the Florida Panthers beat the Edmonton Oilers 5-1 in Game 6 to win back-to-back Stanley Cup titles. How about that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Now, what I want to know from our boss, Jason Carr, is how he was at every Stanley Cup game. Like, what kind of money are they paying this man? Because I've not known anyone to be very generous lately around here, so I don't know.
Right, where the
this
tickets
man
at?
he was at all the games with all the people, and I'm going, hey, wait a minute. Ooh. I mean, Jason is our sports reporter. How was it that these tickets were assigned to him and nothing happened? No one consulted you on this whatsoever.
Couldn't even get access.
But I'm guessing he's asleep. Maybe he's hungover. I don't know. But I'm waking him up. The problem is, if I feel bad because if you're a radio manager and the phone rings at 7-something in the morning or whatever it is, then immediately it's, well, who's off the air? You know what I mean? It's a terrible way to wake up. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm the boss at a radio station, the phone starts ringing early in the morning. Is there some kind of catastrophe? I forgot to pay the internet bill again. Paulina's climbing the tower again, adjusting the tinfoil. But I want to congratulate everybody who listens to us in Florida. Your Panthers won. It's exciting.
Yeah. Nice.
And I also want to know who paid for Jason's tickets.
No. He's not answering his phone, but
No, he's not.
I said, emergency 911.
You did not.
No, I didn't.
Again, you want to talk about panic? Like, even for a morning person, like if my phone rings, and if I'm asleep and my phone starts ringing, it could be 3 p.m. I jolt out of bed because I'm like, I slept through something.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be somewhere. It's probably I've missed 4 days of work. I slept through all of it. Like, no one anyway. So I'm sorry, Jason, if that's the experience that you had. But he's not even awake. So
I just sent him hire you up, winky face.
I remember when the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup, and it was like a 4-day quest to figure out what bar they were at, and it never stopped. Like, I don't think those guys slept for 4 days. It was like, where's the Stanley Cup now? Like, they come back to town, they go right to a bar. Like, they won 5 hours ago. They go right to a bar. And then it was just nonstop drunk frat boys in a bus with a Stanley Cup everywhere you would go, like, for 4 straight days. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, do you sleep? But I guess that's how you celebrate in the NHL. And they put stuff in the cup and they drink out of it. And then they each get a time with the cup, too. Like, each player, I think, gets a week with the Stanley Cup to do whatever they want. They can take it home. And the stories of what people have done.
I was going to say,
ooh,
yeah.
Let me see here.
With it,
Yeah.
And we just over here drinking out of it.
Right.
What?
I've held it before, and as I'm holding it, I'm like, how much DNA is on this thing? Like, you know what I mean? Right. But they wouldn't let me fully hold it. They had another guy hold it with me. Like, what? And it's heavy. I'm like, you think I'm going to run away with this thing? Like, I can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere with it. And hold on a second. What have players done with the Stanley Cup? And then I saw, I guess it was yesterday or 2 days ago, maybe it was in the West Palm Beach airport, like, the Stanley Cup is in a big box, like a big, I don't know, like, looks like it's some sort of like touring merchandise, whatever. And it was just going down the conveyor belt at the airport, like where you'd get your bags. It was just like, and then I guess somebody was like, hey, can we see it? And the Stanley Cup holder man like opened it for them in the airport so they could. I don't think they took it out because the picture I saw was it was just in its case on the ground. But they're very nice about it. Here's a look at what no, Stanley Cup. I don't care about that. I'll have to look this up later. But I was curious. Like, there are legends about what people have done with the Stanley Cup during their time to like hold on to it. And I'm sure it's eating cereal out of it, drinking out of it. I mean, that's very common. Like, every time things seem to be not going great, but TikTok's not going
Intended.
if necessary. I didn't even mean to do that, but thank you. This is why I'm going to wind up in the Illinois Radio Hall of Fame. It's stuff that I did that I didn't even know I did. I don't know. Actually, I don't know where the real Radio Hall of Fame. I have no idea where that is either. People are getting inducted into it, but it's not a thing anymore. Right. It's like, I don't know where it is in a hallway somewhere. I don't even know what it is.
It's a concept. It's an idea.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's a concept that we'll never be in, so it doesn't matter.
No.
It matters not. It doesn't matter where it is because we'll never have to attend the ceremony.
Exactly.
I'm trying not to be Shady. You're trying so hard.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll be accused of being shady no matter what you say. So, even though we never have been.
Nope.
So, new products slated for U.S. release won't contain the dyes either, effective immediately. Kraft Heinz joins rivals including Pepsi and Kellogg in limiting or removing artificial dyes amid a government push to do so. The company said almost 90% of its products sold in the U.S. today are already free. General Mills has announced that it will be working to remove artificial colors from all of its cereals in the U.S. as well as from foods in schools as well. And then by the end of 2027 from all of its U.S. retail portfolio. So no more of that tasty red dye 9 or whatever it is.
Lord have mercy.
I mean,
Can we
it's
just
delicious.
Eat real food?
It's delicious.
Dye itself is delicious.
It really is.
I don't
Probably
know.
what makes it good.
You guys, it's just the coloring. We don't need it.
It'll never
Yeah.
be the same.
No.
Oh, no.
I get extra on mine, but it's fine.
I can tell.
You're not supposed to.
Extra red 40.
Amazon is doubling the length of its Prime Day event this year, which is stretching the annual sale from the usual 48 hours to a record 96 in the hopes that the extra time will entice deal-seeking shoppers as Americans tighten their wallets. Also, I guess spending online is down like 1%, so everyone's freaking out about it. But if you have Amazon Prime, then you have access to Prime Day, $14 a month or $139 annually, and it includes perks like expedited shipping. I am not over here made of money by any means, but that's one of those things I don't even, they could charge me anything and I don't think I know. Like, I can't remember the last time I looked to see how much I was paying for it. Like, that's like a lot of things, by the way. Cell phones, a lot of things. Like, insurance. I guess you're supposed to shop for insurance, and insurance brokers could tell me this, and they probably don't want me to say this, but I guess you're supposed to shop for insurance every couple years, no matter what.
Oh.
I guess you're supposed to call the mobile phone company, too, every couple of years and be like, hey, I don't like it anymore. And then, we'll give it to you for, this much. It's like, well, why didn't you tell me that before?
Right. Of course
What were you going to say?
I don't remember.
No, because you lit up, and then I was
did.
like, oh, I guess it's going to be great. And then
Then I was thinking, it was going to be great. It was
Yeah.
going to be really great. But then I started thinking
Hall of
about
Fame
phones, and who has the time to shop around for new things?
It's
So
Yeah.
I
it's
got
an
off track.
awful process.
yeah,
it
we
is.
were so close to the Hall of Fame just then. And then
I know.
I saw it in her
There goes
eyes.
your dream. I really had something exciting to say, and I don't remember what
whatever it was going to get you in and not the rest of us. So I appreciate
No,
that you
I
held
don't think-
back.
I don't think so.
She comes in every day and she holds back. She gives us 50% because if she gave us even 70,
You're welcome.
it would only be Kaylin in the Hall of Fame. And it would be Kaylin of the Fred Show, but not the Fred Show. And a bust. I hear you get a bust.
Oh.
If you get in the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Bust?
A bust.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Please
You get a
stop.
plaque, I think. I think it's a plaque.
That's okay.
I don't think it's an actual statue.
So what do you get? Do you just get to know you're in it, and and you just can keep? I don't know. Okay. All right.
I don't. Yeah. No.
I don't
it's,
get it.
and if you can get in any kind of Hall of Fame, good for you. Congratulations. It's wonderful. I don't care because we'll never get in. For the first time ever, more people have streamed on their TV than watch cable and broadcast television combined. Which I don't think that should surprise anybody because I feel like, for the most part, when people talk about the stuff they're watching, it's on one of the streaming services. I mean, I can't remember the last time, honestly, and this is not like I'm making this up, but I can't remember the last time somebody was like, did you see the latest PBS special? And I'm not picking on PBS. They don't advertise with us, so I don't.
Get canceled.
I don't know. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Sesame Street should live forever, so whatever. But I don't know who advertises with us. I don't want to pick on anybody, but I can't remember the last time somebody was like, man, you got to tune in around 7 tonight.
Yeah.
You got get your antenna out, man, or just tune in. Because even if it is on broadcast TV, I feel like people still stream it.
Right.
Like, I don't watch All American on the CW, sorry. I wait till the whole thing is on Netflix so I can binge it.
Yeah.
Like any good 40-year-old man would.
I now watch Bravo on Peacock. Like I used to
Same.
watch it on my cable. Like I get cable for free for my building, but I watch it all on Peacock.
Yes.
So it's like,
Well, and as people in the media, I don't care how you consume it, just consume it,
Yeah,
please.
please.
Yeah, please. And in a timely fashion, if you wouldn't mind.
48
But yeah,
hours.
please listen in the radio, in the car. The iHeart app is fine. And then if you can't listen, then if you could listen, within 24 hours, that would be ideal.
That's what we need.
We'd really love that. But I'm sure they don't care. That's why they have all these things, because be where the people are. Isn't that what they say?
That's beautiful.
That's what they say.
I think I learned that in in my MBA class or something. For the MBA I don't have. And today we're many stories all over the place. We're complaining about the rise of the infinite workday. Many companies have called workers back to the office. That doesn't mean their workdays end when they head home. New data from Microsoft today shows that 1 in 5 meetings now happens outside of core business hours, time during which the average employee also sends or receives more than 50 messages. Some 16% of meetings happen after 8 p.m. After 8 p.m.?
What?
Right. What
I'm offended if you want me to go to a meeting at 2 p.m.
8 p.m. is crazy.
Right.
Because our workday starts at 4.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, our workday's over at noon. That's what. So, and if you want to have a meeting, like let's have it at 10 when the show's over. 10:15,
Yep.
9:45 even, while the show's ending. Come in here and talk to me while we're ending. You know, because we've already been here then for 6, 7. If you work abnormal hours, my question is, how many times has that place adjusted for you versus doing it the way the manager wants to do it based on the manager's hours, because the manager has to justify his or her existence by having a bunch of meetings. That's what I found. I found there are meetings all the time. I'm telling you, it's so that people can be like, look, I'm here. Remember me? Mm-hmm. And I'm in the office. See?
Look at my calendar. Look at all those
look how
boxes
busy.
on my
I'm so
calendar.
busy.
I'm busy.
I don't want to be busy.
So busy.
Like, call me when you need me, okay?
Circle back.
Between my office hours of 4 and noon. No. Anyone listening this early can appreciate that, I'm sure. It's like, let's have the meeting at 3 o'clock. Like, 3 o'clock.
Right.
3 o'clock. No.
Right, that's midnight for me.
Or all the perks. All the office perks happen at, like, for lunch for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, or we're having a picnic at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock? I'm in bed. I went to bed. I'm in bed for the next day.
Woken up from your nap and done other things.
I've had a second day already.
Yeah.
Lunch? We talking about lunch? No, it upsets me anyway. But an 8 o'clock meeting, like if you work 9 to 5-ish and they're making you go to work at meetings at 8 o'clock, no, I don't know about that. But the emails are something that, I mean, this has been a thing for a long time. And there is a policy around here that after 5 o'clock, you don't have to respond to an email till the next day, which is just not feasible. Imagine that, Jason. Right. Imagine if you only responded to all the emails that you get for your 7 jobs between the hours of 9 and 5. Imagine. Can you imagine?
No, but also what I started doing is I deliver my emails. So at 8 o'clock on the dot, all my emails go out in everyone's inbox. All the emails from me. I'm like, there you go. You don't want me to email during my working hours?
Smart.
Here you go.
Well, we used to have plausible deniability, because we didn't have access to email on the phone. And the internet was a little, unreliable. Like my aunt and I were talking about this yesterday behind my mom's back. My mom till this day will be like, she says it to her, everybody, I didn't get that. No, you got the email. The interneted. I am 100% certain that email arrived. Yes. Now, what you did with it after it arrived, I have no idea. But one thing I can tell you for certain, okay, is that we both live in major metropolitan cities, and I promise you that the email was received.
It's in my sent folder. You got it.
It definitely happened. Like we can't do the thing anymore where it's like, oh man, like in the early 2000s when it was like kind of BlackBerries, but not everybody had one. And I know for some people, there's like Bella's listening now, going, huh? We didn't have internet on the phone. No, we didn't. And then you could leave work, and if you didn't have the access to a computer, then you wouldn't have gotten the email, so there's nothing that you could do about it. So nobody could get mad at you. But now, if somebody emails me and says, hey, why didn't you respond to that email? I cannot possibly feasibly say I did not receive it.
No.
It came to my phone or my iPad or one of my computer. It did.
I'll fill and say I didn't see it. I didn't read it. I'm sorry.
Well, but saying you didn't read it is different than trying to say you didn't receive it.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
No, you did.
Taking accountability versus.
No, you did. You did. Like me sending you an email is more reliable than me handing it to you. Like honestly, it definitely happened.
Yes.
But no, I think employers now, like everybody, they expect because they know you got it. Then it's kind of like, well, why didn't you respond sooner? And my problem is, if I don't like the little bubbles. So if I don't respond to it right away, I make the bubble go away. Mm-hmm. And if I don't do something about whatever it was, then I'll forget and go to the next one. You know what I mean? Like I'm either responding to make the bubble go away, or I'm not responding at all. I'm deleting it. So I think that, basically it means that you're kind of always working, essentially. You're always available to be working in some capacity.
Yep. Oh, yeah. There is no disconnect.
No.
Yeah.
And then I think we're all now programmed to feel uncomfortable if there were. Like, honestly, if you were to say, all right, no problem, then we're just going to take your phone away after whatever time, and don't worry about it. Like, you don't have to respond because you don't have the phone. Now I'd be like itching.
Right.
Yeah, but wait, hold on.
What am I missing?
Right, exactly. So there's no win. We're all programmed this way now. It's National Want to Get Away Day, so plan a trip like Kiki.
Yes.
Or have some friends who won trips and they'll take you for free.
Yes.
Or have a sister with money.
Hello.
It's National Splurge Day and National Go Fishing Day today.
Oh, yes.
Go fishing,
Let's
Kiki.
go. I love fishing.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's going to be like 85 degrees. Go fishing.
I need to get some boots.
Let's do the entertainment. Oh, you want to accessorize. The entertainment report is next.
It's fine, it's cool. You can say that we are nothing, but you know the truth. And guess I'm the fool. With their arms out like an angel through the gosh unreal. I don't wanna call it off, but you don't wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one.
Kiss FM, Chicago's #1 hit music station.
Kalen's entertainment report is on The Fred Show.
R. Kelly was rushed to the hospital for an alleged overdose, which his lawyers are blaming on prison staff. The singer's legal team says he overdosed on meds given to him by people working at the prison where he's being held. Their claim, interesting enough, comes a week after they filed an emergency motion seeking his release to home confinement, claiming prison officials had pressured other inmates to kill him. In a new filing, they say he was placed in solitary confinement, which we heard, on June 10th, not long after the emergency motion was filed. 2 days later, allegedly prison officials gave him an overdose quantity of anxiety and sleep meds. They say he woke up feeling dizzy, tried to get up, fell to the ground, then crawled to the door of the cell and lost consciousness. He was taken by ambulance to the hospital, but allegedly removed 2 days after against medical advice. So they wanted him to stay, according to his lawyers. Remember, this is all according to his lawyers, as he was set to receive some sort of surgery on a blood clot issue, which would have required a 2-week hospital stay. Lawyers claim that his life is now in jeopardy right now because of the Bureau of Prisons denying him necessary surgery to clear these clots from his lungs. They say he could die from this condition, and they are letting it happen. The Bureau of Prisons declined to comment. They just said it's a pending litigation. So that's really all we know. And I have been seeing some conflicting stories. So I'll update you as I find out, of course. Tyler Perry has been hit with a lawsuit accusing him of sexually harassing and assaulting an actor on his BET show, The Oval. Actor Derek Dixon filed a $260 million lawsuit accusing Tyler of using his power to coerce him into a sexual relationship in exchange for career advancement. Derek claims advances started after he was cast in January of 2020 with 2 alleged assaults at Tyler's Georgia home. He says he refused, then he faced harassment, assault, and retaliation for speaking up, even reporting it in 2024 before quitting The Oval. The suit includes graphic details, which I will spare you, but Tyler's lawyer dismissed the lawsuit as a shakedown, denying all allegations and calling them fabricated. And the drink company Liquid Death teamed up with Ozzy Osbourne to release limited edition iced tea cans sealed with the rocker's own DNA, aka his saliva in a lab-grade container, autographed and ready for purchase. The idea to give fans an opportunity to clone him. He had a funnier quote, but I'm not sure if I can say that on the radio, and I like my job. Each $450 can is marketed as a way for fans to literally carry a piece of the Prince of Darkness into the future. So if you're interested in a $500 can of Ozzy's saliva and some iced tea, then you can buy that. Lastly, Cardi B announced her first solo single of 2025 is called The Outside and slated to arrive on Friday, June 20th.
I'm glad that Ozzy's still around, by the way. I'm super glad. But when I used to watch the Osbournes in high school,
he was hanging by a thread.
I thought that we were
moments.
Right. Like I didn't know if he was going to make it through the episode. Like I really didn't. Right. And like
Sharon. That's how he sounded, Kiki.
I'm just saying, I'm glad. I'm very glad he's okay, but that was like 30 years ago.
He fried his brain.
It was like 30 years ago.
Sharon.
Right, no, he had a...
You're giggling as you say I'm mean.
He had quite the run. He certainly did. But I'm glad things are well. And he and Sharon are still together, aren't they? I know they've had some ups and downs.
They certainly are, and they certainly have.
Okay.
And he's still calling out for her like he did on the show years
you
ago.
Are on your own.
Listen, tell me I'm wrong. All right, I'm going to wrap it up.
It is what he sounds like.
Sharon. All right. If you want to see our faces and you want to see Kiki laughing at me right now, you can go on YouTube on our page. Please subscribe and like and whatever the hell you can do, but you can also watch us while we're on the show. Love you, Ozzy. I do love that family. That was a great show.
It was entertaining. It really was. It was revolutionary. I feel like people were. That was like all the talk when that show was.
It was the first of its kind. Yeah.
But in the dogs peeing everywhere. That was I couldn't live like that. Their dogs were constantly peeing on the rug, like all the time. They had like the dogs everywhere and they're peeing everywhere.
I know.
I couldn't live that way.
It was stressful.
So crazy things that people have done with the Stanley Cup. Shout out to the Panthers. Mark Messier partied with the cup in Dallas, so much so that they had to repair it at the end. I guess this is another one. The Dallas Stars had a pool party after they won the Stanley Cup in '99. They tried to throw the Stanley Cup off of the deck of the house into the pool, but it didn't make it. It hit the concrete next to the pool instead.
What?
Which they had to fix a huge dent, apparently. One guy, Chris Draper, after Detroit's victory in '98, his kid used the cup as a diaper.
No.
See,
Kentucky Derby winners got the cup after the '94 Stanley Cup. Members of the Rangers wanted to share the experience with another champion, so the guys took the cup to Belmont Park and fed Kentucky Derby winner Gopher Gin out of the top. So the horse got to drink out of it, not even the jockey.
Oh, wow.
Some people took the cup swimming. Let me see what else here. Someone chipped a tooth on the cup. It was a dog bowl for somebody. The cup went overseas, apparently, at one point. There was a holy celebration. He used his day. I guess you get a day with the cup. Each player does if you win the Stanley Cup. He had his daughter baptized in it.
Oh, that's
in
cool.
the Stanley Cup. The Cup was an actor. It was a prominent figure on TV shows, including Boston Legal and 30 Rock. The Cup was a soccer ball. They drop kicked the trophy. Okay. Someone left the cup somewhere behind. The Canadians have won the cup so many times they don't even remember if they have the cup with them. In 1924, the team was on its way to celebrate the victory when they got a flat tire. The team repaired the tire and went on their way. Once they got to the party, they realized they'd left the cup on the side of the road.
Ooh.
There was some kind of a bonfire that involved the cup. The 1940-41 season was a big one for the Rangers. In addition to winning the Stanley Cup, the club paid off the mortgage to Madison Square Garden. To celebrate, the Rangers lit the mortgage on fire while it was in the cup, causing the cup then to light on fire. They were able to then put it out with their own urine.
Oh.
See, I don't want the cup.
Right, and they drinking out the cup like, oh.
And I held that thing. Okay, I'm going to go get tested for everything now. Waiting by the phone, blogs. We'll do Game Show Wednesday and $950 for Showbiz Shelley in the showdown next.
More Fred Show next.
What? All the budget has to be used now? And we can use all the media buy?
Javier's marketing firm just got its dream funding.
Okay, ideas. Bobbleheads. No. T-shirt cannon. I seriously need some help here.
He needs to find marketing managers who are worth every dollar.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Sponsoring a job on Indeed gives it a visibility boost so you can hire faster. Redeem your $75 credit at Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
KFC Phillips are back. 4 delicious meals for just $7 each. That's great news for everyone, except a driver in F1 the movie who only gets 2.5 seconds for a pit stop. 2.5 seconds? That's not enough time to indulge in juicy original recipe chicken. Oh, and he's gone. Creamy mashed potatoes, sweet pie poppers, and a medium drink? Well, the rest of us can take as long as we'd like to enjoy any KFC $7 fill-up. Then see F1 the movie starring Brad Pitt. Only in theaters June 27th. Rated PG-13. Prices and participation vary while supplies last. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Some people just know they could save hundreds.
won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me. Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me.
Why are people taking anything they don't know what they're taking?
100%.
Ask questions before you put things in your mouth.
Now him and G. I know.
The Fred Show is on.
Good morning, Wednesday, June 18th. Fred Show is here. Hi, Kaylin.
Good morning.
Hi, Jason Brown. Hi, Paulina.
Hey.
Hi, Kiki.
Good morning.
Showbiz Shelly's here. $950 in the showdown in about 20 minutes, 30. You could win because we're commercial free for the next hour. If you can beat Showbiz in 5 questions, snap her 10-game win streak, hand her loss number 69, then you win $950. Waiting by the phone. Why did somebody get ghosted? That's new. And next, blogs. Jason's got one in just a second. Our audio journals and the entertainment report too. What's in there, Kay?
I'll give you a little Diddy update. Also, Pope Leo, he has ties to Madonna, Justin Bieber, Angelina Jolie, Hillary Clinton, Justin Trudeau, and more. And I'll tell you how.
Someone said to me the other day about Pope Leo because he's a Chicago boy. Somebody was like, he probably listened to your show because you've been on the radio in Chicago for a long time. The Pope has probably heard your radio show. And I was like, well, not by choice. I mean, maybe like he was in an Uber or he was like, he went in somewhere and it was on.
Still.
I doubt that he chose to listen to it as a pious man.
He still knows you as Brother Fred.
Well,
sorry.
I think he got excited at first when he heard that because he was like, oh, good, he's one of ours. And then I very clearly heard after listening for about 2 minutes that I'm not. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Also, it's driving me nuts. Somebody DM'd me yesterday somewhere on some platform. They're doing something very cool. They're selling T-shirts to benefit. I want to say it's providing canines for veterans. Anyway, I told them I would plug the T-shirts, but I can't find the DM. So if that was you, DM me again. Or if you know what I'm talking about, Fred on air, hit me up there because I want to make sure I do what I say. They were looking for sponsors, which would require money, which we don't have. So I said I would plug them. Jason's nodding his head.
Nice.
Yeah, that requires a budget and spending and marketing and things like that, which we don't do. But why would we do that? But anyway, I wanted to plug these guys because they're doing amazing. She is doing something amazing, and that was what I was going to do. And I said I would do it. So if it's you, then if you would, DM me again with the info so I can say it.
They talk about it. Yeah, they talk better than they type.
Talk about it.
These are the radio blogs on The Fred Show.
It's like we're writing in our diaries, except we say them aloud. We call them blogs. Jason Brown, go.
Thank you. Yes, dear blog. So I feel like every couple has petty ways of fighting, or like how petty you need to get like in a fight. Well, I think I've taken mine to a whole new level. I don't know if I'm proud of it or not, so y'all can tell me. So,
what are some previous examples? You got on hunger strikes.
I don't.
He does.
He Mike.
He won't eat the food that you cook.
Mike won't eat anything because I am the main source of providing food for the home.
I see. So when he's mad at you, then this is like people who withhold sex. Why does that benefit you? If the first thing that you think to do is withhold sex from me, then you don't like it very much.
Right.
I'm not very good at it, apparently. Because
you can live without it.
Right. There are a lot of things that should come before that.
Yeah. That's never been something. But the food, yes.
Because you got it like that. That was a humble brag.
I don't know about all that. But so we're 14 years in. And so, I don't know. The fights just get I feel like when you're together that long, they just get more and more just ridiculous. So we were on some sort of verbal strike last week where, and it's so stupid. He'll stop talking to me because I did something and then I'm not even mad, but he's not talking to me, so I won't talk to him. So we're just coexisting in this house, just silent for days. So he came home from work and got showered, got dressed. And normally I'm like, where you going? Right? We're going somewhere together. Where are you going? I didn't ask. He just left. And I was like, well, I know that he's at the car show. We have a car show in our town every Tuesday. I was like, I know he's up there. I'm like, you know what? I want to go to the car show too. So I get ready, get in my car, drive up there, and I'm moseying around the car show.
Because
Just
that's where
by
you would
myself.
normally gravitate towards.
Yeah, I'm
There's a car show.
checking out the torque converters and other things
Oh,
on
yeah.
these vehicles, looking like I'm maybe interested, perusing to buy, maybe, I don't know, So I'm walking around, whatever. I get halfway through and I see him. He's sitting on a bench on his phone, which I'm already assuming that he's probably checking my location to see where I'm at and knows that I'm there. But
And isn't it true that he has your location, but you don't have his?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another injustice.
Yes, he can see where I'm at, but I don't know where he is, but whatever, that's fine. So I don't acknowledge him. I walk right past, pretend like I'm on my phone as if he was some sort of, street solicitor that I don't want to talk to, and just walk past him. So then I walk through the rest of the car show. And then I'm coming back to my car because I'm done looking at the vehicles.
Yeah.
And then he's still there. Maybe waiting for me to acknowledge him. I just pull my phone out. I'm texting. I'm not texting anyone. I have no one to talk to. Texting right past him again. Didn't acknowledge. And to this day, it's been about a week. And we haven't talked about it.
There's been no mention of the fact that you both went to the car show.
Right, yeah.
He obviously went just to sit there. I guess, I don't know why, to make you wonder where he was.
Yes, totally.
And you obviously went to look at the cars.
Yes.
And make sure he was there.
Exactly, because he was not looking at no car.
Yeah.
Trying to
I
make
could,
sure Mike was there.
no, come on. No, you were there to see that Corvette, man.
Yes,
Come on. Everybody
yes.
knows that. It had nothing to do with monitoring his whereabouts.
Right, I'm in the market, so I was just looking.
Because he can look at his phone if he wants to know where you are. You have to actually physically start going places
Yeah,
to locate the man.
Physically stalk instead of technologically stalk. So
Wow. And no mention has been made.
not a single mention. So I'm assuming he knows I was there. I'm assuming he thinks that I saw him and I purposely ignored him, right? I obviously saw him, but there's this unspoken will we ever talk about it? I don't know. But that's where we're at.
What's the dumbest thing you've done in a fight, Kiki? Like the cattiest thing.
Nothing. I'm not a catty person. I curse you out right here in the moment, and then I'm fine 5 minutes later. We can be friends again.
So you've never done anything catty. You've never gotten in a fight with Big Tim, and then you order food for yourself and not him, or I don't know.
That's a cardinal sin.
You
Yeah,
do
that's
You do
terrible.
something. It's come on.
He's done that. The worst thing I think I've ever done in our relationship is I got mad, so I downloaded Bumble on my phone.
Stop.
I just downloaded the app, yeah.
Makitha,
and then trying to be just have it on the main screen of the phone.
Oh my God.
And she changes his name in her phone, remember?
Oh, yeah, I do that. So he will go from my man, bae, to ugly MF or this.
Really?
Yeah. So and so's dusty son.
Right?
God, the effort that it go. I mean, you got to go into the phone book and then edit, and then you got to type it in. That's a lot of effort.
We have an update.
This is what he just sent me.
He's laughing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, now he knows.
Mike the mechanic at the garage. I didn't know he listened.
Yeah, his alarm just went off, and this is his alarm. So
Wow. So it's a shame that blogs were a little late this morning
we're a
because
little late. I
because
played
if
it
we'd
out.
done them before, then you could have gotten away with it.
Morning, Mike.
I have no one to blame but myself.
Right, blame myself. Yes.
When you're talking about someone, you can do it between the hours where you don't think they're listening.
Right. Yes. Before 7:15.
Well, I'd love to hear Mike's side of the story now. Actually,
Oh,
I'd love to
we
know.
don't need that.
I would love to know
Call in, Mike.
what Mike was thinking as he was sitting there watching you peruse cars.
What is this fool doing?
I can just see you walking around pretending to give a damn.
Right. What am I looking at? I don't know.
That is so funny. Jason is crazy.
You know what I've always
I'm
wanted to do?
low-key crazy. Yeah.
I've always wanted to do this at one of those car shows, by the way. Just a side note. I've always wanted to get a new production Honda Civic or a newer, I don't know, a 2021 Honda Civic and just pull it up right next to the, classic Mustang and then put my little folding chair in front of it and then pop the hood.
Let's do it. Let's film it.
And then just sit there. People walk by. It's I don't know what it is.
Right
classic VW, classic Mustang, Corvette.
Right.
Some guy's got a Porsche and a Ferrari and then it's my 2002 Honda Civic. Civic with 30,000 miles on it. And I'm just sitting there in my little chair.
Like free test drive.
Right.
Yeah.
If anyone has any questions, I'm here to answer.
You have like fake certificates in the window of all the shows you've won.
Oh, yeah, like trophies.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. No, I've always wanted to do that, and I don't know why I never have. I don't have a Honda Civic. That's why. If I can borrow someone's, let me know. Waiting by the phone. Why does somebody get ghosted? New and next after Gaga and Bruno Mars. Fred Show.
I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye. And I don't know what it all means, but since I survived, I realized wherever you go, that's where I'll find.
103.5 KISS FM, Chicago's #1 hit music station.
Kalen's entertainment report is on the Fred Show.
The judge in Diddy's. You okay? You guys up? The judge in Diddy's ongoing federal trial reprimanded both the prosecution and the defense after confidential details from a sealed hearing were leaked to the media. He warned that further breaches could lead to criminal contempt charges and even court-ordered device inspections or sworn testimony, with the prosecution expected to wrap its case by Friday, which is big news. The judge noted jury deliberations could begin as early as next week and made it clear that the trial must be decided solely on courtroom evidence, not leaked information. And we talked about this, I think, this week. You know, for example, the OJ trial, they were sequestered to these hotel rooms. They didn't have, you know, it was a different time, but they didn't have phones or whatever. And these jurors can go home. They have their phones. So, I mean, it's to be expected. I think the judge also held a closed-door proceeding, likely to question one juror over an issue that might call for their dismissal from the case. So there's a lot going on. By the way, Fred and I are still on Karen Reed watch.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't care about him at all. But Karen Reed did not do it. I cannot believe that we're still. I'm worried that we're still talking about this.
I'm worried.
It should have been over Monday, 10 o'clock. They could have gone in there and been like, "How was your weekend? Good. Okay." She still didn't do it, right? Good. All right, let's wrap this up and go home. We're still debating.
We're still debating, which is scary. Although you made me feel better when you said that. I'm not sure where you saw this. That the jury was asking the judge a question on semantics over if we charge her with a DUI or an OWI or whatever. Does that mean that we're charging her with murder? Can they be separate? And so that makes us both feel like...
You want to know where I heard of it? I mean, I've been in the courtroom.
Right.
I fly, every day when I leave here, I fly to Boston.
Well, I didn't want to reveal.
I go to the courtroom.
Yeah.
No, I'm a courtroom reporter. I am.
Yeah.
And
I'm
so
a palm tree.
that's how I know.
Yeah.
But the jury form is messed up. It's not clear. And the defense argued, like, the jurors are going to get confused by this like they did in the first case because it was the same format. And, of course, Aunt Bev was like, nope, it's fine. And so the question yesterday, I guess, was... So at the bottom of all the charges, it was like, I think there was, murder, manslaughter, a bunch of stuff, bad stuff. And at the very bottom, it was essentially DUI. They call it OUI in Massachusetts, I guess. And they know that they tested her at some point, she was 0.09. So they know that she was drunk. So the question from the jury to the judge was, if we convict her on the OUI charge, the least of all the charges. I mean, at this point, she could get, manslaughter or OUI. I'll take the driving drunk at this point. And it sounds like she was.
Of course.
So I guess the question was, if we convict her on that, then do we have to convict her on one of the murder or manslaughter charges up top on this jury form? So I'm obviously not a licensed attorney currently, but my guesstimation from that is that if they were going to charge her for murder or manslaughter, they wouldn't care.
Right. The difference. About
whatever. It's like, hit her for all of it, whatever it is. So, but if they're asking if they convict her on that, if it means the more serious charge, then I have to think that they've already decided that she's innocent of the murder part of it.
For sure. I hope so.
Because otherwise it would be like, well, just who cares?
Right,
like, if we convict her of murder or manslaughter, then who cares? Like, but they don't, it sounds like they don't want to do that.
I hope that's the case. I also wonder, and if you know the answer, text us, if you can legally go after a judge. Because if I'm her legal team, I'm like, we need a new judge for this retrial.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's clear ties to one side, and that's not fair. So
the other interesting
Aunt Bev.
Aunt Bev.
Yeah, we're done with Aunt Bev.
That's crazy.
Yeah, another interesting tidbit is that I saw on the internet, and a lawyer friend of mine pointed this out, is when the jury sent the note to the judge to ask the question, they referred to her as Karen, not as the defendant or Miss Reed, which apparently, from the defense standpoint, means that that's a good sign. Like, they identify with her as a human. Like, to call her by her first name. It's not like, I guess if they psychologically, if they thought she was a criminal, they might refer to her as something less or more formal.
Right.
But the fact that they're, hey, Karen, it's almost like that's my friend, or like we have some kind of a connection or whatever. Now, that could mean nothing, but a lot of the people who were speculating online yesterday were saying that's a really good sign.
Okay.
That there's like a human aspect to this.
I just don't like that it's taking so long, so.
Because I would think if I were going to convict someone of murder, I would, honestly, psychologically, I would try and dehumanize that would be a very difficult thing to say, like, you're going to go to jail for the rest of your life. And even if you did it, and I think you did it, that I'm responsible for that. So I think juries tend to dehumanize the defendant.
Right.
Because it's like, well, you're not a real person anymore because you're a murderer.
Yeah.
But in this case, it was Karen.
Okay. I'm hearing some decent things.
I think today by lunch.
I'm done trusting you.
I think today. No, you should trust me.
I was waiting every day.
Right, every day I wake
don't
up
worry.
and I'm...
Today by lunch, it's over. She's going to get charged with the OUI, and she's going to get off on the other stuff.
All right, fingers crossed.
That's what I think. I don't think she did it. I don't think she did it. And if for some reason she did do it, she doesn't know she did it. I really believe that.
Right. And it wasn't on purpose. And sadly,
Right.
his life is already gone. And now we're going to ruin somebody else's life.
Which is the whole thing's awful.
It's tragic. It's very tragic.
But it's adults making irresponsible decisions as a whole.
Driving
and
drunk.
Why are we not talking about all the cops that were driving drunk that night?
Right.
They were all at the bar together.
Because they didn't get breathalyzed. So they can't prove it. And really quick, you know how everyone's been making those Mount Rushmores? You know, their Mount Rushmore of this, of that. Well, someone made a Mount Rushmore of celebrities with no haters. And I want to hear what you guys think about this. So they put Jackie Chan, Keanu Reeves, John Cena, and Steve Irwin up on theirs, which I agree with all of those, but I think we need a lady or two on theirs. So I would add or vote Miss Betty White or Miss Dolly Parton. I think they would be on my celebrity with no haters. Tom Hanks, maybe. Would be a good one. But it was just fun to think about.
Yeah, it's true. There are some out there where it's just hard to say.
Few.
It's hard to say anything bad about them.
Very few.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to enhance your listening experience to more than just your ear holes, if you want to go to your eye holes, you can go on YouTube and find The Fred Show, and you can watch us live.
Yeah, Kiki's very excited about this.
So excited.
Her directorial debut.
Oh, yes.
Over here. She's over here punching angles and graphics and all kinds of... Remember that you have to talk, too.
I know, and I'm trying to remember. I'm trying.
Fred Show's on.
Somebody said they saw you. The person you were kissing wasn't me, and I would never ask you. I just kept it to myself. I don't wanna know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't take it anymore. If you're creeping, please don't let it show. Oh, baby, I don't wanna know. I think about it when I hold you. When looking in your eyes, I can't believe. And I don't need to know the truth. Baby, keep it to yourself. I don't wanna know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you
If you plan me, that mean my home ain't home. Having nightmares are going through your phone. 21. Can't even record, you got me out my zone.
I wanna know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you're creeping, please don't let it show. Oh, baby, I don't wanna know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you're creeping, please don't let it show. Oh, baby, I don't wanna know.
If you creeping, just don't let me find out. Get a hotel, never bring them to the house.
If you're better
right, people, they cuss me out when I do this, but we're running late. So, Showbiz Shelly cusses me out.
My fault.
Showbiz Shelly,
Yeah.
you always cussing me out. You should, whenever it's late, the showdown's late. It's like we get off the air and it's like my phone rings and I have to go out in the hallway and it's just Shelly. I mean, just people can hear it down the hall. She's so mad because you get dialed in. You're warmed up. You've stretched and everything, and then it's like you got to wait another 15 minutes.
I know. Well, let's just, I guess, get to it, huh?
Or 10, I guess. Yeah, hurry, right, exactly. That's what they always say to me. Can you get to it? Can you hurry
Let's wrap
up?
this up.
Yeah, honestly, it's been a while. 855-591-1035. If you want to take out Showbiz Shelly on Game Show Wednesday in the showdown, $950 is the prize. Shelly, you're working overtime, so hang on a minute. All right?
No worries. All right.
Okay, stay right there. If you'd like to take her on, call now. We'll definitely gonna beat Paulina and Pride themed Kiki karaoke all night.
Wake up. More Fred Show next. Wake up.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the relief hotline at 800-505-9257. 800-505-9257. 800-505-9257.
Thy ticket, Lady Jennifer of Coolidge.
Well, many thanks, good sir. Here'th my Discover card.
They accept Discover at Renaissance fairs?
Yeah, they do here. Discover is accepted at the places I love to shop. Getteth with the tongue.
Weather Center.
1035 Kiss FM. Weather.
Rainy weather throughout the Chicagoland area with a high of 77 in Chicago, 79 in Palatine, and 81 in Gary, Indiana.
This report is sponsored by Wild Fork Foods Meat and Seafood Market for your everyday shopping essentials. Hello, Chicago. Experience Wild Fork Foods Meat and Seafood Market and get unbelievable prices with impeccable quality. From farm to freezer, premium meats and seafood, everyday grocery staples, and meal solutions. Check out one of 13 Wild Fork Foods near you at wildforkfoods.com.
And now, back to more of your favorite hits, powered by TopDogLaw.com. Top Dog gets you top dollar. Visit TopDogLaw.com. That's TopDogLaw.com.
Hey, better wake up.
Wake up. So why would I do 75 to get soft?
I don't know.
I would do 75 to get hard, I guess, but I wouldn't do 75 to get. I mean, I already am.
Yeah, same.
I am soft to medium, so I'm not trying to get soft. I mean, the 75 soft is going to Culver's every day or something like, or you know.
The Fred Show is on.
Culver's is delicious. Mm-hmm. Those buffalo chicken tenders.
Ooh, and the tots. The tots. Not the tots. The curds.
Right?
Buffalo chicken tenders?
Yes, I've never tried them.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, with some ranch.
Oh, with the ranch? Oh, my God.
The pretzel bites.
I know where I'm going today.
I need a second just to marinate on that.
I need cleanup on aisle 6.
Okay. Just clean up. Get it in here. Jason, clean it up.
I got you.
Showbiz Shelley, 9:50 against Candace. We'll play in just a second. Morning, everyone. Wednesday, June 18th. Hi, Kaylin.
Hi.
Hi, Jason. Hi, Pete.
Hey.
Hello, Kiki.
Good morning.
Showbiz and Bella Hameen are here. Definitely going to beat Paulina and Kiki karaoke in Game Show Wednesday. It's just power-packed entertainment this hour. It really is.
Power hour.
One after another. That's what it is.
Oh, I miss those.
Oh, we can do that too if you want.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, why not? What do I care? I just don't anymore. Headlines, biggest stories of the day, the fun fact coming up, and the entertainment report. What are you working on, Kay?
I will tell you who's about to become a new dad at 70 years old, which is a very new trend that we're seeing, and also Justin Bieber versus Scooter Braun.
Okay, well, there's hope for me, I guess. It's 70.
It's the Fred Show. Do you have what it takes to battle Showbiz Shelley in the Showbiz Showdown?
Good morning.
Showbiz Shelley versus Candace. Hi, Candace. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi. Fun fact about you, Candace, is...
I am a licensed clinical mental health counselor and drug and alcohol counselor.
Right on.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, you are making a positive impact on society.
Yes, she is.
And you are doing the opposite of what we do. So let's see if we can get you $950. Shelley's record is a very impressive 1,014 wins, 68 losses, 10 straight. She's back and in full effect. Let's go, guys.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, off she goes. Sound booth poof. Candace, question number 1. Chris Brown brought out Curtis Jackson during one of his recent shows in Manchester. What is Curtis better known as?
50 Cent.
Meghan Markle is responding to hate she received over an old video of she and Prince Harry dancing in their hospital delivery room. How many kids does the couple have?
2.
Last night was Game 6 of the NHL Finals. What is the name of the trophy they are competing for?
What are the odds?
Stanley Cup.
Which famous competitive eater is returning to Nathan's hot dog eating contest after being banned last year?
I have absolutely no idea.
And Cardi B shared the first photos of her adorable baby girl on Instagram this week. What is her name?
I don't know.
All right, it's a 3. That's not bad. We got off to a hot start. And the last 2 kind of got you, but we'll see. I don't know if Shelley's going to know. 3 is the score to beat.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Chris Brown brought out Curtis Jackson during one of his recent shows in Manchester. What is Curtis better known as?
50 Cent.
Yeah. Meghan Markle's responding to hate she received over an old video of she and Prince Harry dancing in their hospital delivery room. How many kids does the couple have?
They have 2 kids.
Yeah. Last night was Game 6 of the NHL Finals. What is the name of the trophy they're competing for?
The Stanley Cup.
Yeah, which famous competitive eater is returning to Nathan's hot dog eating contest after being banned last year?
Oh, Joey Chestnut.
That's right. And Cardi B shared the first photos of her adorable baby girl on Instagram this week. What's her name?
The girl's name is
3.
What is her name?
2.
1. What is her name?
It is
I don't remember.
Blossom. We were looking for Blossom. Candace, you know what? You did well. I'm sorry you did not win, though. And you're going to have to say it. My name is Candace. I got showed up on the showdown, and you know the rest.
My name is Candace. I got showed up on the showdown, and I can't hang with the gorillas.
Okay. All right, Candace, the mental health counselor, drug and alcohol counselor, out there doing good work every day.
Yes.
You can't hang with the gorilla.
Shout out to my girl Melissa. Cat.
Wow.
Hey.
Okay. I made it. Candace,
Oh.
I don't know if you're able to. Can you resuscitate people? Is that part of your counseling training?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I mean, we're trained. We're trained in CPR. If it came down to it, yeah.
okay. At least somebody is. Hang on a second, Candace.
Yeah.
Have a great day. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, Shelly. $1,000 next time we play. $1,000 at win number 1015, 11 straight. You've averted the loss number 69 now for some time.
Yeah, it has been some time, huh? If you're counting before leave, too.
Yeah.
Is it there before leave? Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. All right, Shelly, have a great day. Sorry we're late.
Okay. No, you're fine. Okay,
All
bye.
right. Well, I just,
Love you back.
I try and do stuff on time. I mean, I try. It doesn't really
You're
work
doing
out.
your best.
Doesn't work out very often. All right, definitely gonna beat Paulina. Game show Wednesday. Boom, 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 boom. We just hit you over the head with the entertainment, man. I'll tell you what. It's power-packed hour. If you want to take on Paulina, these are general knowledge trivia questions, basic knowledge. 855-591-1035. Call now. We'll play next. Kiki Karaoke Pride themed after that. Fred Show.
Anxiety, keep on trying me. I feel it quietly, trying to silence me. Yeah, my anxiety can't shake it off of me. Somebody's watching me, and my anxiety.
Fred Show. Do you have what it takes to battle?
You're definitely going to be Paulina, pero not today.
It's time to play the game, Paulina's game. Sing your song now, go.
It's Pride Month, so we gotta go extra hard, cause the girls and the gays always ride for us. And I'm not gonna pull the strap this month, so let's take a ride and celebrate the gays. Hey!
That's an original production from Paulina. We do have the licensing for that.
We do.
Some of you have been wondering where Kiki Karaoke went on our podcast. We were flagged for copyright infringement.
The artists were starting to get upset that I was doing a better job.
Right,
you know?
right. Because the funny thing is, we're getting nailed for copyright infringement, but none of the words are ever right. So it really should be an original production, to be honest.
Exactly.
But anyway, Deja, how you doing?
Parody.
Good, how are you?
Yeah, is that our legal workaround? I don't know. Deja, I'm doing great, and thanks for listening and for calling, being part of the 13. Tell us about you.
Well, I literally didn't think I would be able to get on the radio because I was running late from work. I work at Nordstrom. And I was running late. I was like, let me call on my way in.
Well, shout out to
And now
Nordstrom.
I'm here.
Yes.
Big fan of your offerings
I know you
there.
guys love Nordstrom.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of what you have to offer there.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice. If you can get me the employee discount, that'd be even better. But Deja, I think is it like the airline industry where if we're together that I get like partner benefits or whatever?
I would have to pay, so.
Also okay, but
Not really.
all right, well, let's fix the game. You win. No, there's no money on this game, unfortunately. It's 5 general knowledge trivia questions against Paulina, whose record is 85 wins and 100 losses.
Oh, no.
Definitely going to beat Paulina, living up to its name. P, you got to go.
All right, good luck, Deja.
Adios.
Bye-bye.
Adios. Off she goes, leaving the room. Sound boof poof. Deja from Nordstrom. Question number 1. What does the Statue of Liberty wear on her head?
A crown.
Arachnophobia is the fear of what?
Oh my God, I have this spider.
E equals MC squared was created by what scientist?
Albert Einstein.
On which day in 1776 was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
3.
July 4th.
And in geometry, what name is given to the distance around a circle?
A circle. Circumference.
Yep, that's a 5. That's a 5. Cinco, mi amiga.
No.
Sí. Es la verdad.
My daughter said that. She goes, sí. Okay.
How would I say? Yo soy no mentirosa.
Oh, yeah.
Una mentirosa. For me, una mentirosa.
I'm not a mentirosa. I'm not a liar.
You're a
I'm not a liar.
mentiroso.
No, cinco.
No,
That's right. Guys, cinco.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Paulina, what does the Statue of Liberty wear on her head?
A crown.
That's right.
Woo!
Arachnophobia is the fear of what?
Dinosaurs?
That's a big one. A lot of people are afraid of that. It's true. No, we were looking for spiders. Arachnids, specifically.
That sounds like it's like a dinosaur breed. It kind of does. No?
Actually, no. E equals MC squared was created by what scientist?
Albert Einstein.
That's right. On which day in 1776 was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
July 4th.
That's right. And in geometry, what is the name given to the distance around a circle?
Circumference.
That's right. So that's a good job. But you got a 4. That was a 5. That's loss number 101.
Wow.
And Nordstrom Deja, you win.
Woo! Yay! Thank you.
Good.
Sorry, Paulina.
It's okay.
All right. I thought she was already folding clothes. I didn't know. But she went away for a second. There she is. What is your role at Nordstrom?
I am an assistant department manager, actually, in dresses.
An assistant department manager.
Yeah, you're a heavy hitter over there.
Oh, my gosh. I had no idea we were speaking
You gotta come see me,
to
guys.
royalty. In the dress section, you said?
Yes.
Well, I'll be sure.
I can't give away my location. I don't want people to come find
I'm going to march right up there and ask for the dress lady Deja. That's what I'm going to do.
I got a gift card waiting to be used.
Okay.
My birthday gift.
Oh, my God. Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Well, we'll
guys,
see you
can't wait to
soon.
see you.
Nice job. Thanks for
Thank
making
you.
time. I know
Thank
you're
you.
busy. Hang on a second. Stay there, okay?
Okay.
Get all your info. Paulina,
Yes.
living up to the name, man.
But like, how close was I? That's the thing. Look
really
at the
close.
optics, you know? If I got 0 right, then it's like, okay, you really don't know this. But 4 out of 5.
I mean, 4 out of 5 is
simple
good.
mistake, you know?
The fear of dinosaurs throws everybody off, I know.
It sounded like one.
We're
Yeah.
so scared of the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Always scared. Always thinking about them.
Kiki Karaoke is
boy.
next on Game Show Wednesday. Pride is the theme today.
Yes.
I got a number of songs to choose from. It's a game time decision which ones I'm going with. Pride themed. Very easy game. If you want to play, 855-591-1035. You only have to basically say right or wrong. One of 2 words. That's it.
I was doing just fine before I met you. I drink too much and that's an issue, but I'm okay. Hey, you tell your friends it was nice to meet them, but I hope I never see them again. So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover that I know you can't afford. Bite that tattoo on your shoulder, pull the sheets right off the corner of that mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder. We ain't ever getting older. 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 We ain't ever getting older.
103.5 Kiss FM, Chicago's #1 hit music station. Fred Show. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Kiki Karaoke.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Man, what an exciting game. Pride themed this week.
Oh, yes.
Ashley's here. Ashley, how you doing?
Hi, good morning.
Hey. Hi. Tell us about you. Fun fact about Ashley would be...
I have 3 dogs.
Okay, what are their names, these dogs of yours?
Layla, Mia, and Zoe.
All right. Well, hi to the dogs. Thank you for listening, being part of the 13. We appreciate you. Very easy game, actually. Maybe the easiest game that we played. I'm going to give you the title and artist of a song. You have to tell me if you think that Kiki will get the lyrics right or wrong when I stop the song. Pride-themed. How can you do a Pride-themed week without the great Robin? Not to be confused with Robin S. Robin, Show Me Love is the song.
Okay.
Show Me Love. Do you think that she will get this right or wrong?
I think you got this, Kiki.
All right.
Did you think it was the other one?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
She's saying right. I mean, Robin S. might be an ally as well, but, you know, Robin.
Always been told that I've got too much pride.
You got this.
Okay. Do I?
Not a lot of confidence.
I thought we was doing something
On your
else.
face. I'll make it easy. I'll give you the hook.
Please.
Just won't live for someone until you live for me.
Just make it mean.
Robin S. just texted me that she is, in fact, an ally, just so you know. No confusing. All right. You ready? I'm going to make this as easy as possible.
Yeah.
I told you the name of the song.
You did. Love.
Yeah.
Come on. You got to show me love. Words are so easy to say.
Entirely
You
the wrong
got
song.
to show me love.
Hey.
Ah, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, baby. Ooh, you got to show me love.
All right, just keep saying that.
Words are so
Robin S. actually just texted me and said no. That's what she just
Which
said.
is which? I'm confused now.
Robin, Show Me Love. Robin S.
Yeah.
is a whole different thing.
I don't know her. Oh, show me love.
I said that. You gotta listen. I told you.
Show me what it's all about. Yes. Show me love. I need.
What a good song.
Show me love. It's the emotional support for me, Caitlin. Thank you.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know her.
I don't either.
I know the other one.
what do you mean you don't know her?
When you say show me love, I just think of like show me love. Like you got to show me.
You got to make love.
You guys know Dancing on My Own by Robin?
Yes, that is a gay.
That's the
anthem.
banger?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
The sad gays like me.
Okay.
Love that song.
All right.
I mean, hey.
Next on my
you
list,
show love.
I'm going to make it
He's moving
it's
on.
super simple. Super simple.
So mad.
I mean, I don't Lady Gaga, Born This Way.
Hell yeah.
Pride theme, Lady Gaga, Born This Way. Ashley, do you think she would get this right or wrong?
Oh, yeah, I think she's got this.
Thank
you
you,
think
girl.
she's got it? All right, let's see how this goes.
Girl.
Let's see.
Put your paws up.
Come on.
All right.
This is the extended
My mama told me when I was young,
I'm going to just...
we're all superstars.
We're almost superstars.
Okay, just-
My mama told me when I was born that I would be a superstar.
Oh, run it back. Okay.
'Cause I'm beautiful in my ways because I was born this way. I'm on the right track. Baby, I was born this way. I know what I'm going to say because I was born this way. I'm on the right track. Baby, I was born this way. How was you born? Huh? You were born this way. How was you born? Huh?
Hey.
You was born this
How
way.
was
How
you
was
born?
you born?
You were born this way.
You were born
Wow.
this way.
You right.
I'm on the right track. I was
I mean,
born this way.
In the glass of purple dry.
Stand for the national anthem.
Finally a report.
I don't even. I'm not even.
Jason, I love you.
All right, I'm going to find HR.
You were born this way.
Come on, man.
We were born this way.
I'm so upset.
How were you born, Fred?
On the right
You were
track.
born this way.
I was born this way,
Show me love.
And you're on the right track.
and I was born this way.
This is going really good.
I am loving it.
I'm ashamed to be in this room.
I think I'm glad that we don't have the copyright licensing to put this on the podcast. Are you an ally or not? I mean, do you know any gay people?
Right. They're taking my card away from
Have
being
you
next
ever?
to you.
Yeah, honestly.
This next one's going to be great.
I think so. I feel it. I mean,
honestly, this one's going to work great because it's exactly what Kiki does, which is repeat the same hook over and over again. Ashley, the final song in our Pride theme. Actually, the Pride people called and said we can't be in the parade anymore. The Pride people called and said all of you can come to the Pride parade except for Kiki because clearly she's never met a gay man or a woman.
I am a gay man. What are you talking about? Come on.
You've never been to Roscoe's. You've never been to the manhole. Clearly,
Right.
you've never been to Steamworks. Clearly, Ashley. The final song. And this was actually even your suggestion.
It was.
Diana Ross, I'm Coming Out.
Oh, yes.
Do you think she will get, I mean, no one loses in this game, Ashley, but except for Kiki, but do you think she will get this right or wrong?
Oh, yeah. Third time's a charm.
Wow. A lot of faith. A lot of faith. A lot of faith.
What?
Oh, boy. I mean, she just says the same thing over and over again.
Boom, boom, boom. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Come on.
Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Coming out. What? I want the world. Not yet.
Yeah, hold on. Let's just
Take a breath.
just slow our roll for a minute. We'll get there.
Still not yet.
She can hurry up. I'm ready to come out.
Ready?
Longest intro ever.
Let it build up. Come on.
No, I do like the build-up. Come on now.
I'm coming out. Hey, I want the world to know. Got to let it
Should I
show.
just stop it right here?
Yeah, just please. My heart.
I want the world to know.
No.
Got to let it show. Go ahead and stop
All
it.
right. And, okay.
My body works.
Oh, Jesus.
Down to the Pride parade. We going out, and I'm coming out my shirt. Hey,
You
we're
told-
gonna shake it.
Yes, girl.
And roll it in a parade.
You told me to play.
It's Pride Month, baby. We're coming
Okay.
out today.
All right. You know what?
I'm coming
this
out.
way.
And
I was born this way. Me coming
Show me love.
Not even.
Show me love.
And I wanna be.
Have you ever shopped at Target? Like, this is on every time I go in.
It's on repeat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Diana.
Ashley, you win because
She's a winner.
you win because I'm sorry. That's why. Okay.
I love
So
you.
Ashley and the dogs have a nice day.
Nice try, Kiki.
Thank you, my
Wow,
girl.
the positivity.
That's right.
On behalf of my community.
Our intern thought this song was Michael Jackson, by the way. Our intern.
Wait a minute. What?
She's
Bella
canceled
thought this
too.
was Michael Jackson.
Bella thought that's Michael Jackson.
Yes, she
Girl,
just
you gonna
texted
join me in the
Right.
unemployment line. Come on,
She's
girl.
canceled too.
Wow. All right.
Oh, yes. This is what I
Oh
want to
yeah,
hear.
you know this one. Yeah. We know you know this. We know you know this one. Okay. This is because Robin S. just blocked me, actually. Robin S. is so mad right now. I'm trying to get unblocked by my friend Robin S. The Entertainment Report's next. Fred Show.
Promises, I've had more than my share.
a toy, I'm not a plaything. You got to understand. If you're looking for devotion, talk to me. Come with your heart in your hand, because my love is guaranteed.
I just got a call from all gay people. And they said, Kiki, you're out, and Jason, you're out too, actually, because you're associated with her. You're required to be straight now.
I'm straight now.
Oh, no, Jason.
Watch your women.
Dylan's entertainment report.
That hasn't kicked in yet, has it?
Yeah, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Watch your women.
Right.
Coming for you, women. No,
Coming
I'm
soon.
not saying that.
Okay. Justin Bieber and former manager Scooter Braun are reportedly close to a financial settlement, likely resolving Bieber's multi-million-dollar debt following their split. According to PwC audit, Bieber currently owes Scooter around $8.8 million tied to a loan Scooter made after Bieber canceled his 2022 Justice Tour. Justin had initially said Scooter was overpaid, but independent auditing contradicted that, and his team has not disputed the findings. Basically, although Justin's rep claims that he's financially solid, insiders say this debt cleanup could be a turning point for that, and it could be the end of one of the biggest money feuds in pop culture. I didn't realize it was still going on, but that's what's up with that. And real quick, Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly have revealed the name of their daughter, their newborn daughter. They welcomed her on March 27th, and it's very them. Their baby girl's name is Saga Blade Fox Baker.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, of course it is. And there's meaning behind it. Saga, new chapter, yada, yada. And speaking of babies, Frasier star Kelsey Grammer, just want to let you guys know, is expecting his 8th child with his 4th wife at 70 years old.
What?
So that is what's going on with that. Yep. Camille Grammer's ex. So
I mean, think about that. I don't know. I guess I could look this up, but his youngest child, let's say he had his youngest kid when he was 25 and he's 70. So what is that? The kid would be 45 years old?
around there.
Something like that.
I'm not a fast mather.
45 years old. So then you've got a 45-year-old and a 0-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, that's wild. Like, your brother is 45, or sister or whomever. I'm making that up. But, like, he likely has kids in their 30s and 40s, and now he has a kid that's, about to be born.
Right. And his wife, the baby's mom, is in her high 40s, too. So it's just very interesting. But Kelsey, at 70 years old, 8th kid, 4th wife.
Fred's Fun Fact.
Fred's fun fact. More you know, the more you know. You can learn so much too.
Learn so much. Guys, today's fact is about weddings. Did you know that there is an inverse correlation between the amount of money spent on a wedding and how long the marriage lasts? The more a couple spends on the ceremony, the more likely they are to get divorced, according to Facts Daily.
Shut up.
Oh.
There's an inverse correlation between the amount of money spent on a wedding and how long the marriage will last. The more a couple spends on the ceremony, the more likely they are to get divorced.
Maggiano sounds real good right about now.
Right. Go to Maggiano.
That was not
Oh, it's
cheap,
an excellent
though.
choice. It wasn't, but it could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Could be a lot worse.
Well, you're right. I guess you could have had,
The whole
Gordon
thing.
Ramsay come and cook all the food, or
Yeah.
you could, I suppose.
Yeah,
But
no,
so there you
Elvis
go.
himself.
Yeah,
Anybody
you
could've
could have dug up Elvis, right? And that would have been very expensive, and you would be divorced by now.
More Fred Show next.
Well, these polymers aren't as flexible as batch K3.
Researcher Laurie is stretched thin.
Did you get the vulcanization analytics from V66?
you feeling? But somebody else follows your girlfriend. I don't know why they would ever think that either. Like,
They found out about us, did they?
well, I think they were just confused because I'm on Fred's show TikTok, so all you see is your face moving when I talk.
Oh. Now, did we have to be in the bathtub, or could we maybe have not?
The Fred Show is on.
Hey, morning, everyone. Wednesday, June 18th. Hi, Kaylin.
Hi.
Hi, Jason Brown. Hi, Paulina.
Hey.
Hi, Kiki.
Good morning.
Showbiz Shelly's here. Bella Hameen is here as well. Waiting by the phone is new and next. Why did somebody get ghosted? The entertainment report after that. What's in there, Kay?
We are talking the Karen Reed trial as well as the judge in Diddy's ongoing trial reprimanding a ton of people in the courtroom.
Where is the not guilty verdict? We should have it by now. Waiting after the weekend. Next in 2 minutes, Fred Show.
I can feel it. Girl, pick up your phone, I can't believe it. I can feel my spirit slowly leaving. I can see myself and I'm not breathing.